Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. The Atlanta Braves and the Toronto Blue Jays. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, today a special day on the Major League Baseball calendar, Jackie Robinson Day. Everyone on the field wearing number 42 to honor Jackie and his breaking of the professional baseball color barrier in 1947 with the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Well, Boog, it's a great day for everyone in terms of just the unity that it helped to bring forth within our country, and a lot of times that's done through sport. But for me, as a black player, when I think about Jackie Robinson and I think about the connection of such a great player and all of the adversity that he had to endure, baseball's hard enough just to play, but then everything sort of on the field, off the field, and how he persevered through that, so inspiring.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. Getting the nod in this one, Chris Bassett. What's the scouting report on him?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
And that one in the air center field. Puts it away for the out. Take a look at the lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Marcell Ozuna.
Oh, Boog, he's got great power just to every section of the ballpark, man. I love watching guys like this who can give it a ride to the opposite field or go dead center. I mean, that's really hitting. When you can hit and drive the ball up the middle other way, look out. Keep an eye out on this guy when he digs in. I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this game.
Swing and a ground ball, and he handles it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here is Matt Olson. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Santander makes a nice running catch. One left for Atlanta, and now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. This is Braves baseball on the Show South. Back here with my pal Singy, and going for Atlanta, Reynaldo Lopez. Chris, a pretty remarkable season on the mound for him.
Yeah, just a real solid season last year, finishing with a sub-2 ERA. That's getting it done. That is not having more than maybe one subpar start in the season. It's pretty much domination from wire to wire. And when you can do that against good hitters today that are looking to get the ball in the air, hit the ball over the fence, and slug, really impressive in what he did last year, and I only expect him to build on it this season.
On the ground to third. And he'll be safe at first. So up next, Nathan Lucas.
Right fielder, Nathan Lucas.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Lopez, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
To second, but way too late. Safe there. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And a big factor for them in recent games, Anthony Santander.
Just really solid numbers. He's coming off of a month where he hit over 350. So when you talk about solid at bats, taking the walks, driving in some runs, he's doing it all right now. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
I think he got a little casual on that play and took it for granted a little bit. So maybe just as much of a mental mistake as a physical one. And with 2 outs, that's a tough one to swallow for the entire defense.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Bo Bichette up to the dish, and that one fouled off. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. See, fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one to first, and that chance handled. He takes it on his own. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We move to the second in Toronto. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Braves nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Nick Allen. Bassett back to work. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Next offering is fouled back. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. Profar climbs in on that left side. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there.
Batting
Once you get the
seventh,
ball by the
second
pitcher,
baseman,
there's a lot of base
Ozzie
hits
Albies.
up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Braves nothing. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Will Wagner.
Will Wagner.
Lopez goes 6'1", 225 pounds, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. Missed inside with the curve. This to center field. Harris snags it on the run.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Line drive. Acuna takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Batting ninth, center fielder.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Swing and a miss. Varsho launched a homer in his most recent game. 2 out, space is empty. In the dirt, and the count 1-2. And there's a ball.
2-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. on the ground. Throw on to Olsen, and that is that. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they lead it 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And a pitch. Hit in the air, center field. Varsho settles under this one. Makes the catch for the out. Here's Orlando Arcia. And a base hit up the middle. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Ronald Acuna.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Fly to center his first time. That's to third. Clement. Off balance feed. There's one. And they bounce into two already. This one ends the third. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Braves nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Andres Jimenez.
In there at the knees for a strike. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And a good start to the inning. Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. He was a strikeout victim his first time. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Swings through that one.
0-2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with a punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
And that gets down into the gap. Coming around third is Jimenez. He'll score easily. That holds the runner at second base.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Vladdy in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to...
And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Not in time. He's safe. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Anthony Santander at the plate. On the inside corner for a strike. Guerrero stands at second with no outs. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And a foul ball. Goes down looking.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch. When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Here comes a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Man at second. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Clement in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him.
He hasn't wanted to challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
That one fouled off. Lopez fires. That one down the line and foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Braves nothing. Back here at Rogers Center, new inning getting started. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris the second. Foul ball there.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. You know, these Braves, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Ripped on a line. Santander makes the grab, 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Olsen stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
1-0.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Now the third baseman, Nick Allen. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that is that. No runs. Back now in Toronto, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Will Wagner. And a foul ball. Lopez winds and deals. On the ground to short, Arcia. Over to first. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Kirk in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. A little bit low.
No, that's down. Ball.
Fastball for a strike. That one fouled off, 2-2. And that skips into dirt. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. And it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second. Still able to fire over. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Varsho, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
0-1.
One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Foul ball still 0-2. Stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Ball 1 there. Kirk leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Ronaldo Lopez won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. New pitcher on now, Hurston Waldrop.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Here's Andres Jimenez. A little bit high, maybe. And that's ball one.
One ball, no strikes.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. First and third, one down. That one the other way. Off balance feed. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs on 2 hits. No errors and 1 left on base. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Braves nothing. Back at the ballpark here on Jackie Robinson Day. Ready now for the 5th inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Jurickson Profile. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Just off the inside edge.
1-1.
Singy here on Jackie Robinson Day. What comes to mind?
Courage. I think about what Jackie Robinson had to endure to be a Major League Baseball player, what he had to deal with in society, but also what he had to deal with in his own clubhouses. To be able to go out there and do that day in and day out, man, that just speaks courage to me.
Lucas makes the grab, and there's one down. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He hit into a double play his first time up. Albies, multi-time All-Star, 28 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. In the air, center field. Varsho moving under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And next for Atlanta, Sean Murphy. Late with the swing there.
0 balls, 1 strike.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for Atlanta.
Now in for the Braves,
shortstop,
Orlando Arcia. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hit in the air, left field. Santander nabs it, and that's the 3rd out. Braves strand 1, still down 3-0. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas. And it's fouled away.
Well, these Jays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
And that one wrapped foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Checks his swing, appeal to third. He did not go around. And a 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Man at first, 1 away. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Ground ball, left side, and it goes just foul. And that's in the dirt. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Right through there for a strike. In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now two aboard. Fires to second too late. And he's got a double.
Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Albies makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. on the ground right side. Gets it to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting.
So now to the plate for Atlanta. Michael Harris the second. And that one is lifted in the air. Varsho under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So now the DH spot. Marcell Ozuna, 1 for 2. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. A massive home run. Home run number 5 on the season, and they inch closer. It's 3-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. And that one lifted in the air center field. Varsho makes the grab, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Waldrop back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
He swings and fouls one off. Up the middle. And it gets by him. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Wagner gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. This one in the air. 1 down. And here is Dalton Varsho. That's in there. That's strike 1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
1-2.
In the dirt. The other way. They got it for out number 2.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
And first offering is fouled off. That one is upstairs.
1-1.
And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for Toronto, and the score stays 3-1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. That one ripped right center field. Going back. And it's off the wall.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something
Now
he can
batting,
handle.
left
So
fielder,
close to
Jackson
blasting that one out of
Profile.
here the other way. But well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Now the left fielder, Jurickson Profar. Strike one.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game. They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
A little bit low.
Nope, that's
It's
low,
a ball
that's a
and
ball.
2 strikes.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
This one in the air, right field. Lucas on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Next to hit, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 2 in this one. Grounder might be 2. 1 at second. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Braves 1. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Right fielder, Nathan Lucas.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. That
That's a
misses the
ball.
zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball.
Way high.
3-1.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Puts it away for the out. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swinging a ground ball and foul ball. Now the 0-1. Foul ball. One down, base is empty.
That's a
Outside.
ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Harris sizing this one up. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. 2 outs. Base is
Now
empty.
batting,
And
left
next for
fielder,
Toronto, Anthony Santander.
Santander.
3 in this one. Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Hurston Waldrop done for the night. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Pitching for
New
Atlanta.
pitcher now, Pierce Johnson.
Number 42.
He's into the game with the bases empty.
Pierce Johnson.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Everything came together for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. That's a hit. Coming home. The throw in.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Next to hit, Ernie Clement. That
That's the
misses.
ball.
Ball
Outside.
1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck back there. That one is gone. A 2-run homer, his first homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-1. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Wagner stands in now and watches strike 1.
0-1.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt.
Gosh, a little
0-2.
late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. They have to regroup here.
That is the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's Sean Murphy. Bassett into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
1 up, 1 down. Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Back to the top of the order. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. That's out to center field. Varsho settles under it. And there are 2 outs. So a man aboard. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris II.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was late. Arcia,
0-2.
the runner at first with 2 gone. On the ground right side. Into the outfield. Base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Now it's going to be Marcell Ozuna. He's already homered in this game. That one ripped. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 2 left for Atlanta. They trail it 6-1. Bottom of the 8th, and now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk.
Catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Lifted in the air, right field. And it drops in. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit. Runner in scoring position, no outs. So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. No outs. Runner on second. In there at the knees. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And they're at the corners with nobody out. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Now batting.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Now it's the second runner on the go. Tap to first, but it kicks foul. On the ground, could be two. There's one on the first, but he beats it, and a run scores. Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. And he grounds one to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And now two aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Runners at the corners, one away. Here the bottom half of the eighth inning. Fastball to letters, frozen for strike three. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. Inside. And it's 1-0.
1-0.
And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Chad Green.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Olsen stands in here, takes ball one low. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Eric Swanson preparing to come on if needed. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Varsho moving under this one. Corrals it. And there's one down. Now in for the Braves, Nick Allen, 1 for 3. Rips that one center field. Pulls it in on the run. And there's two down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. This could end it. In the air, left field, down the line. And that will fall.
Now batting, second baseman.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. Swing and a pop-up. Bichette. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays take this one in a blowout.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.